Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cammy Rants here. And today's rant is going to be about spoilers. You know, movie spoilers, TV show spoilers. But not mainly why they're bad, but why I think sometimes I indulge and I read them before I go see a movie. So for example, I wanted to go see Fantastic Beasts today, but it was raining and it was a little too cold. So I read the review on it and it said, oh, you know, spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen the movie, please don't read ahead. Psh, like I'm going to listen. I'm going to read ahead if I want to. I'm a grown woman and I can do that. So I read some stuff and there, you know, people are always upset about stuff. Having the movies doesn't go the way that they want them to go. But I read it and I'm like, this wasn't really a spoiler. I'd probably go to the movie and still be excited to see it. And really, there's no really spoilers to Bohemian Rhapsody. If you guys haven't seen my review on Bohemian Rhapsody, the video is, I think, 2 videos back. But if you want to go watch it to see what I thought about the movie, go right ahead. It was a really good movie. But there's no really spoilers about that. If you follow Queen, you knew about Queen and Freddie Mercury. It's just we went more in depth into his life. But anytime there's action movies that come out, or when Crazy Rich Asians came out, before I went to go see that, I was reading spoiler after spoiler after spoiler. Now, to me, they're not spoilers. They're just like a helping hand. And sometimes where it's like if you're really excited for a movie, like for Venom, I wouldn't have read the spoilers for that. Because I would see that bad boy the night before it came out. Like, you know how some movie theaters will come out, have the movie come out Thursday. It's supposed to come out Friday. Will come out Thursday night. I was there Thursday night. And I was there for Avengers Infinity War and mostly all the other Avengers and Marvel and DC movies before that. Because I'm interested in them. So those movies I wouldn't read the spoilers to. But like, for example, Crazy Rich Asians, I read the spoilers to that because I didn't see the movie when it came out. No, I didn't see the movie when it came out. So there's no spoilers. But what movie did I read the spoilers to other than Fantastic Beasts? Gosh, I act like I haven't been in the movies in years. I don't think I read the spoilers for A Star Is Born. Because it was a remake. It was a remake of a remake of a remake, I believe. So, there are no spoilers to it. But I don't think I read either. But I do read spoilers. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for spoilers. Because it doesn't ruin a movie for me. Like for Christopher Robin. I read the reviews on that. And they're saying like, oh, well, it was boring. And, you know, he's all adult and it's not fun. I read the spoilers and I'm like, oh, that's not going to be a good movie. Went to go see it. Loved it. I went to see the movie Papillon with Charlie Hunnam and Rami Malek. I read the spoilers and people were like, oh, the remake back in 1980 something was better. Well, the original, whatever, was better. Papillon was a great movie. A little gory, I will admit, but the spoilers don't help me not like the movie. It prepares me for like, all right, some people are just butthurt because they didn't get the movie that they wanted to get. Like a lot of us who watched Twilight and read the books. Of course, all of us girls envision ourselves being Bella, or, you know, because some of us wanted Jacob and some of us wanted Edward. And then a lot of you guys who was interested in Twilight, you wanted to be Edward, or you wanted to be Jacob. And you wanted, like, Jennifer Lawrence or Halle Berry or freaking Scarlett Johansson to play Bella, which I feel like they wouldn't do right in those roles. But whatever. And I was kind of upset because I'm sitting there like, where's the scenes that I read about? Like, I was more upset at the fact that they didn't put a lot of scenes that I suffered through reading. They didn't put in the book. I mean, in the movie. And now I would not want it to be Bella. I know I'm going off topic here. But I would not want to be Bella. Because first of all, would have chose Jacob in a heartbeat. But I guess her heart chose Edward. Because becoming a vampire looked like that hurt. And I can't do that. No. And I can't do that. And I don't want to drink blood. Like, I would have to be Renesmee. Because I saw I could fall in love with Jacob. Or someone else. I just, being a vampire is too much. You got to deal with all these powers. And I wouldn't want to be a werewolf either. Because it feels like it hurts to change. You know, you go, I can't do that. That hurts. So I'll be a regular old human. And there, me and Charlie. That's us right there. I'm going to be Sue Clearwater. That's who I'll be. And so back to the rant. But there's really no spoilers about that because if you read the book, you know what was going to happen. But I don't think that the spoilers when well, okay, let me not lie. The spoilers were kind of like the books were kind of the spoilers because if you read the books, you already knew what was going to happen, and the movies just turned out the way they turned out. And then another movie I read the spoilers on was the 50 Shades movies because I read all those books except for the last one that was from Christian Grey's perspective because I don't really care from his perspective because I don't care. I was just happy that I got to see the movie come to life. And a lot of people don't like it because they think it's just porn, and it's not. Yes, there's sex in it, but are you saying every single day that adults have sex is porn? No. But whatever. Because there was sex in it. There's sex in a lot of other movies, but a lot of people didn't like read the books, and I found the love story in it. And if you read the movies, if you just watched the movies, you just saw the sex, and you realize that that's what it was all about. But not to me, it wasn't. I did read the spoilers, so they're saying like spoiler, Jack Hyde, turns out to be a bad boss. I'm like, gosh, I read it. I just want to see what happens. I want to see who's going to play him, how they're going to play it out. And the last movie made me mad. They rushed that. Spoiler or not, if I read it or not, it made me mad because I read the book and I wanted the hospital scene to play out like the hospital scene was supposed to play out. Like in the movie, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. When they go to the hospital after Jack beats her up, whatever they called that scene. I'm saying you can't physically hit the actress, but they made Jack look like a punk. Like, whatever. So Jack beat her up. She shot him in the leg. And she went to the hospital. They took her straight to surgery. I mean, she was in a coma for a couple days. When I read the book, I believed she was. So, what happened with that? Anyways, back to spoilers. I keep going into these other movies I'm upset about when I watch them. But spoilers, to me, and I don't think it's for everybody, but to me, they don't ruin the movie. They just give me a heads up of what I'm walking into. It's like a preview within a preview of someone who already saw it. So they're just giving you an in-depth preview. And that's how I see spoilers. I think they're great. Sometimes I want to laugh at these people that be reviewing because it's like they hate every movie that comes out. Like, not every movie could be a political message, which I'm not saying those movies aren't bad. They're great. Like the movie The Hate You Give. That was a really good movie. I don't think I watched the spoilers on that because I was like, I wanted to read the book first because I read a book called Dear Martin, and that book was really good. And so when I saw The Hate You Give, I'm like, okay, if it's kind of like the Dear Martin thing, I kind of want to read the book before I go see the movie because sometimes the book is better than the movie. Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey. But yeah, so I went to go see the movie and I ended up not reading the book. Not saying because I didn't like it. I loved the movie. It was really good and I felt like it was necessary in this time. But now I don't want to read the book because it kind of ruined it for me. And then with Harry Potter, I started reading Harry Potter first. Then when the movies were coming out like that, I was like, gosh, there's no point in reading this book. I might read in the future, a lot of people, a lot of young kids and a lot of adults are starting to read Harry Potter now. Because after the movies have been out, because then you could read the books and see what the movie didn't put in there. So in this case, sometimes the movies are spoilers to the books. Because when the movie comes out, like I said, with The Hate You Give, it came out before I heard of the book. The book came out first. I was going to buy the book, but I saw the movie first. And I'm like, oh, okay, that was a good movie. Now I don't want to read the book because I already know what goes on. And, 50 Shades of Grey and Twilight were spoilers, the movies. But I read Twilight along with the movies, and then 50 Shades, I read it before. Because when I was, with that whole hype, when people were reading it. And it wasn't as, what's the word? Not was it risque? I think that's what it is. It wasn't as risque as a lot of people see. Because I saw the love story behind it, and I know I'm not the only one that did. I mean, Yes, there was like hot, sexy scenes where they was talking about stuff and sex, but I mean, we're adults. That happens with some of us, and we have sex, and they just put it in a book, and it's like, it's because, you know, a lot of people probably thought it was like a porn thing because you're reading it and you're envisioning that happening to you, or if you want to think about someone else having sex. But I thought it was a great book. The movie was okay. I sat there and watched all the movies and bought all the movies because I'm like, I read the books and gosh darn it, I want to see what's going on. But anyways, like I said, spoilers to me don't ruin the movies. Sometimes the movies ruin the books if they have books in them, or sometimes the spoilers get me prepared for what's coming next or what I'm going to walk into. Like, if I read a spoiler, I'm not going to be upset instead of like, oh gosh, I'm not going to see the movie because they talk so bad about it. Because some people are just butthurt and nothing satisfies them. But, yeah, I feel like sometimes spoilers are good. Sometimes it's just funny to read what people think about a movie and realize how upset they are that they're not in it, or they're not going to win an Oscar, or they're not going to win an Emmy, but that actor will. Okay, because Camille is going to vote for every single movie I saw this year because it was good. They all might not win because my vote doesn't matter at all, but that's it for this. That's it for today's video. I know it was a little short, and I know I got totally off topic, but I just have to talk about that to tell you guys I actually kind of like spoilers sometimes. Not all the time. I don't like spoilers when it's a movie I'm really excited to see, like when I went to see Venom. Made sure I saw it that night before any spoilers came out. Star is Born, saw that a couple days after. Didn't watch spoilers because it was just a remake. All the Avengers movies, I went to go see that the night before because I don't want to spoil my day. And people are already saying like, well, you know, Chris Evans as Captain America and Ben Affleck as Batman weren't that good and they're being replaced. Come the F on, man. Why are you going to replace Chris Evans? Avengers is coming out. Who said he wasn't a good Captain America? Who said Ben Affleck wasn't a good Batman? Maybe it's these diehard fans out here. I am sorry. Look, diehard fans. I'm a diehard Marvel DC movie fan. That's what I am. Okay? I did read some of the comics, but I gave it up when the movies came out. I know that makes me a bad fan, but you get used to a character, you know? You know, spoilers do mess it up sometimes because you take our actors away. You should say, they're not good, and that actor wasn't good, and Hollywood listens to you. So now, Chris, who's going to be Captain America? Huh? Y'all got a Chris Evans lookalike? Or y'all going to, like, just flip it like they did Aunt Viv and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Yeah, don't think people forgot about that. Y'all just going to switch her up like that. Whatever. Or how y'all going to sit there and replace Victoria like that in Twilight? Y'all think we didn't know? Just because they redheads don't mean that they all look alike. Anyways, I got totally off topic, but what's a video without me getting off topic? So thank you guys for watching. I'll be doing a video hopefully tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to talk about, but hopefully I'm more on topic then. But spoilers aren't all that bad. Read them if you like. If you want to be surprised, be surprised. But I'm still a sucker for reading spoilers. So when that warning is, you know, spoilers below, read at your own risk, I'm going to take the risk because I like the spoilers. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe below. Tell me if you guys like spoilers or if you don't like them. And then what movies did you read spoilers on before you went to go see it, or that you like reading, I guess. So like, comment, subscribe below. Hit the like button. I already said that again. And I guess you can hit that bell thingy. I don't really pay attention to it, but if you want to know when a video is coming out or when I just post one, hit the bell. And it'll ring-a-ding-ding you when I post another video. If you guys can't see me on here, which I guess if you watch my videos, you do. You go right on over to my Instagram. Follow me at the Era of Cami. And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, spoil and rant on. Bye, guys.